Welcome back to the Stoic Tube. Have you ever met a man who seems completely content being alone, who doesn't chase attention, avoids drama, and never plays by society's rules? A man who lives in his own world, mysterious, intense, and unshakably calm? That's a Sigma male. But there's a question that often goes unanswered. Can a Sigma male be too independent for love? Or is love even necessary for someone who thrives in solitude? Let's dive into the mind of a Sigma male and explore the emotional walls, the rare vulnerability, and the silent war between independence and intimacy. Number 1. The DNA of the lone wolf. Sigma males are not your average men. They are not alphas who dominate the crowd. They are not betas who follow others. They walk alone, by choice. They build their own world. They move in silence. While others crave validation, Sigmas build purpose. They can sit in a room alone for hours and never feel bored or lonely. But here's the twist. Love requires vulnerability. It requires opening up. Something Sigma males don't do easily. Let's take an example. Meet Alex, a 32-year-old Sigma male. A successful software engineer who lives in a quiet apartment, works remotely, and travels alone. He's emotionally disciplined, reads philosophy, and rarely checks his phone. He once met a woman who genuinely cared for him. She was intelligent, respectful of his space, and didn't play games. Still, Alex walked away. Why? Because something inside him whispered, love might compromise your peace. Love might demand more than you're willing to give. Number 2, the fear beneath the surface. Sigma males don't fear love. They fear dependence. For most people, falling in love is beautiful. It's an emotional connection, a merging of two lives. But for a Sigma male, it can feel like losing freedom. Love can be chaotic. It involves emotions that can't be controlled. And for someone who's mastered inner control, that's terrifying. Behind the Sigma's calm exterior is a silent fear. What if I let her in and she changes me? Let's return to Alex. After walking away from that relationship, he asked himself, why did I leave something good? He realized that he was so used to solving problems alone, building his fortress of solitude, that letting someone inside felt like surrender. And Sigmas don't surrender easily, not even to love. Number 3, the struggle between logic and emotion. Sigma males analyze everything. They calculate risk, weigh pros and cons, and rarely act on impulse. But love is not logical. It doesn't arrive with a spreadsheet or a blueprint. It shows up in the form of chaos, warmth, and unpredictability. And this creates an internal conflict. On one hand, the Sigma desires deep, meaningful connection, someone who sees through his silence. On the other hand, he fears the loss of emotional independence. So he suppresses desire. He tells himself, I don't need anyone. And he convinces himself that peace is more important than passion. But here's the truth. Even Sigma males feel lonely sometimes. Even the lone wolf howls in the night. Number 4, what love looks like for a Sigma male. If a Sigma male does fall in love, it's deep, rare, and often forever. He doesn't flirt for attention. He doesn't fall in love with appearances. He falls for energy, intelligence, and authenticity. He won't say, I love you quickly, but when he does, it carries weight. Still, he needs a partner who understands his space, someone who doesn't try to fix him, someone who respects silence and doesn't mistake it for distance. The Sigma male isn't too independent for love. He just loves differently. He's not afraid of relationships. He's afraid of relationships that steal his identity. So, can he love? Yes. But can he love in a world full of noise, control, and emotional chaos? Only if he finds someone who's as strong in solitude as he is. Number 5. Conclusion: the balancing act. So, can a Sigma male be too independent for love? Yes, if love demands the sacrifice of freedom. No, if love respects his solitude. It's a fine balance, a rare kind of love, where silence is not feared, it's shared, where two independent souls walk side by side, not chained, but connected. Alex, the Sigma male, didn't give up on love forever. He just realized that the right person would never try to tame his wild heart. She would walk with him, not ahead, not behind, but beside. If you're a Sigma male watching this, know this: you don't need to give up your independence to experience love. But you do need to allow someone in, not to change you, but to understand you. And if you're someone who loves a Sigma male, be patient, be honest, be real. Because the moment he opens up, it won't be a game. It will be the most genuine love you've ever known.